free of any harsh minerals or content to kind of screw up the taste of the beer. 56. Try Banitsa in Bulgaria. Banitsa is a Bulgarian pastry that's made with whisked eggs. They have this like feta cheese type stuff in the middle of it. They put yogurt in it. It's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. It's delicious. It can be eaten hot or cold, and it's usually served during breakfast. I was watching one guy's video. If there's a good bakery or a shop that makes this and they're good at it, there's always a line every single morning. The cheese they put in there is like feta cheese, but it's called Sirene, I believe. I could be pronouncing that wrong. That's usually what they put inside it, but some regions of Bulgaria, they actually fill it with rice. Most families have a recipe that they pass down.
Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda. Landowners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
55. Mount Etna, Sicily. This is the tallest and most active volcano in the world, standing at 11,000 feet with an average diameter of 24 miles. Its first eruption occurred about 570,000 years ago. Mount Etna is one of the most monitored volcanoes in the world. You can actually hike this if you want. You can hike all the way up to the craters. Most of the time people do this in the summer because it's a little, harsh up there. 54. The Matterhorn, Switzerland. Everybody knows the Matterhorn. It's one of the most famous mountains on the planet. I mean, it's usually behind Mount Everest and a few other ones, but the Matterhorn is amazing. The first successful ascent of the iconic peak was on July 14th, 1865. 53. The Black Forest, Germany. This is considered to be Germany's largest nature reserve, with thousands of miles of hiking trails. You can discover the mythical waterfalls, towering summits of ancient ruins that inspired some of the world's favorite fairy tales. Yeah, a lot of fairy tales come from the Black Forest. That's actually why a lot of people go there. If you go here, it's not like totally roughing it. They've got all kinds of hotels, bed and breakfasts, guest houses, things like that. 52. Goureme National Park, Turkey. This is located in the volcanic zone of Hasan Mountain in the central part of Turkey. It was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1985 on natural and cultural criteria. The locals and the tour guides or whatever try and convince you that this is where they filmed one of the Star Wars movies. They didn't. The one they're referring to is the Moisture Farm, where Luke Skywalker was born and raised, or whatever, or raised, I should say. And that was actually filmed in Tunisia, but the locals like to tell you that this is where it was filmed. 51. Plivica Lakes National Park, Croatia. Plivica Lakes is the oldest, most significant, and most famous national park in Croatia. It has a total area of 115 square miles. They have 16 lakes, all connected by a series of waterfalls. And it's home to various animals such as deer, wolves, bear, boar, and rare bird species. This is a pretty impressive place. 50. The Bialowice National Park, Poland. This forest is in eastern Poland and Belarus, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This national park is well known for two reasons. First, it's home to Europe's largest land mammal, the European bison, and second, the park shelters a sizable chunk of the original lower land primeval forest, which has remained undisturbed for hundreds of years. The park is known as the last untouched wilderness of Europe. Normally, when you have some untouched wilderness, you have some pretty cool animals. Besides the bison, they have wolves, deer, lynx, wild boar, elk, and roe deer. This is one of those ones you might want to put on the side till, I don't know, they quit having a war over there in the Ukraine, Poland, Belarus area. Number 49. Sarek National Park, Lapland, Sweden. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it. I tried to figure it out. I couldn't find anything. Anyway, this is located in northern Sweden in the province of Lapland, and it is part of the Scandinavian mountains. It covers 760 square miles, and the boundaries of the park come close to being a symmetrical circle. It's about 31 miles across. Sweden has 13 summits that reach a height of over 6,600 feet. 6 of these are found within the boundaries of this park. 48. The Northern Lights, Northern Europe. This is an amazing thing to see. There's cruises that go up there. You could drive roads, whatever you want to do, see the Northern Lights. You can see them in pictures, but it doesn't do justice to what you're going to see. There are several locations you can see the Northern Lights, and there's no best place to see them. 47. Lama, Highlands, Iceland. This is a valley in the Icelandic Highlands known for colorful mountains and geothermal pools, and being one of the top 20 hikes in the world. It's known as the Pearl of the Highlands. The best time to visit this place is in the summer when the colors are more vibrant. The mountains portray 5 colors, they say: red, blue, pink, green, and yellow. 46. Sail along the River Thames, UK. The River Thames is 215 miles long, making her the longest river in England and the second largest in the UK. Throughout its history, the river has played roles in trading, shipbuilding, and leisure. It goes right through London. It's an amazing thing. They have a cruise line that goes through there, river cruises. 45. See the Shard in the UK. The Shard, it's also known as the Shard of Glass, is a 72-story skyscraper in London that forms part of the Shard Quarter development. The Shard was conceived as a building with multiple uses, like a vertical city where people could live, work, and relax. It has world-class offices, restaurants, hotels, residents, and the highest viewing gallery in the city, offering 360-degree views. 44. The Museo Nacional del Prado. Now, half the adventure of this video is listing me butcher names from other countries. This one's in Madrid, Spain. It's the main Spanish National Art Museum, and it's located in central Madrid. It is known to hold one of the world's finest collection of European art, dating back to the 12th century to the early 20th century. Founded as a museum of paintings and sculptures in 1819, it also contains important collections of other types of work. 43. The Guggenheim, Bilbao, Spain. This is a museum of modern and contemporary art. The museum was inaugurated on 18 October 1997 by King Juan Carlos I of Spain. This museum holds about 250 contemporary works of art. It is known as one of the largest museums in Spain. 42. The original Legoland, Denmark. The original Legoland in Denmark opened in 1968, and it sits about 150 miles west of Copenhagen. In 1949, a carpenter named Kirk Christensen began producing the interlocking bricks that we know today as Legos. The park started off as an exhibition of houses and landmarks from around the world that were built completely out of Legos. The park has over 58 million Lego bricks, with many moving vehicles like planes, cars, trains, etc., which are also made of Legos. Now, like all the other Legolands, it has rides, water park, and 3D movies. There are a total of 9 Legolands: Denmark, Germany, England, Dubai, Malaysia, Japan, Florida, California, and New York, which just opened this year, I believe, or last year. 41. Take a trip on the Orient Express. The Orient Express was a long-distance passenger train service that was created in 1883. It is best known for its journeys from Paris to Istanbul. However, they did have a shorter route, which was from London to Paris. Train's popularity blew up, actually, because of the 1931 book Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. The original train retired in 1977, but in 2016, the Orient Express was reborn for those who wish to embark on the traditional train adventure. 40. Try cream tea in England. A cream tea, also known as Devon cream tea or Devonshire tea or Cornish cream tea, is a form of afternoon tea consisting of tea served with a combination of scones, clotted cream, jam, and sometimes butter. In May of 2010, a campaign was launched at the Devon County Show to have the name Devon Cream Tea protected within the European Union under the protection designation of origin rules. 39. Spend Christmas in Lapland, Finland. Lapland is known as the home of Santa Claus. Santa has a whole village here just north of Rovaniemi, Finland, and it's open to visitors. Lapland is a huge area that spans across most of northern Europe. It crosses Norway, Sweden, Finland, and into Russia. Lapland is home to just 3.5% of the population of Finland, and much of the region sits above the Arctic Circle. It's a great place to see the northern lights like we just talked about a minute ago. But yeah, you could go see Santa Claus here. I saw videos of it online, and going to see him, it's a very well done thing. 38. Go skiing in Norway. Skiing is in the blood of most Norwegians. It's kind of funny, if you watch the Winter Olympics, almost every skiing event has Norwegians in the top 5, or winning gold, silver, and bronze medals all the time. But then you look at hockey and they're horrible at it. Sweden, Finland, and Russia, all right there, do great in hockey. The word ski is actually derived from an Old Norse word meaning split wood. 37. Check out the Iceland tectonic plates. When it comes to geological form, Iceland is considered to be a younger country and is very active when it comes to volcanic and geothermal activity. They got hot springs everywhere. Tectonic plates are where Eurasian and North American plates meet, and they press up against each other and they cause earthquakes. Well, you could actually see these in Iceland. They're very, very interesting. Iceland is the only inhabited island in the world where tectonic plates and an ocean ridge are visible on land. 36. Thingvellir National Park, Iceland. This park is home to a lot of the nation's history and culture and is located in the southern part of Iceland. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country. In the year 930, the Icelandic Parliament at Thingvellir, and it was held there until 1798. In 2004, it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you were into Game of Thrones, a lot of it was filmed here. 35, Band of Brothers tour. Now, if you're familiar with the Band of Brothers, it was a miniseries on HBO. It was also a book by Stephen Ambrose, but it was a true story of paratroopers that jumped into France during D-Day. There's all kinds of tours where you can go to where all